Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to set up print and cut in Cricut Design Space. So I'm using the sentiments for my Heart Mitten Shaker card as an example, but the steps for doing the print and cut would apply to any other print and cut files or print and cut sentiments that you have. So the first thing that I'm going to do is bring in my file. So if it's a file from me, you'll be getting a folder in your zip file that says for Cricut users. In here, you'll find a PNG that is for your print and cut. So let's go to our canvas and click upload and then upload image. And I'm going to bring in the PNG with my print and cut sentiments. And we can see that here for the mitten card. And then I'll click continue. And then apply and continue. And then we want to choose flat graphic here. And then continue and upload. So you'll notice that we've got a little warning over here. So right now this is giant. It is almost 13 inches wide. Design Space sometimes brings things in at the incorrect size. So the first thing that I want to do is scale this to the correct size. So for this particular sentiment grouping, we want to make these 6.1624 inches wide for this whole selection here. So I'm going to come up to my size and my width, and I'm going to type that in. So 6.1624 and press enter. And we've resized that, and our size was locked, so we've got our height locked as well, and that's brought us down to the correct size. So these will print and then cut at the correct size for the mitten card. Now we have this selected, and we can see that our operation is set to print then cut. So we're all set and ready to make. So we'll click on make. And I'm going to tell it not to save. We can see our layout here of the cuttable area inside this print boundary, and Cricut's laid that out for us. On the left-hand side, we're set to print then cut. Our material size is 8.5 by 11. So we're all set. And then we're going to click continue. And then from here, you're going to follow the instructions that Cricut gives you. So you won't see cut lines, but trust the process. So the first thing that we want to do is click send to printer. And it's going to add the registration marks to our print then cut so that the Cricut machine knows where to align things when it's time to cut. And then we'll click next and then send this to your printer. So make sure you choose the correct printer in that drop down and then hit print. Once you've printed, Cricut will prompt you to take a look at your print and make sure that you've got your registration marks and there's enough of a margin, and then we'll say done. Then you will pick the type of material that you used. I printed on a light cardstock that's 65 pounds, so I'll go ahead and use that default. And then follow the prompts to set your blade and load your mat in the machine and get cutting. Now we can see our cuts finished, and we can see the cut lines for these sentiments. And now we're ready to bring in our SVG and cut out the elements for our card.